What's up there, everybody? Cirrus Aviation here for yet another video. Today, I'm going to be doing the Gemini Jets May 2023 releases and talking about them in this video. I know I've been making a lot of meme videos recently, which you all really enjoyed, but I thought this release was worth actually talking about because there are some things here I want to talk about. So we're going to do that in this video, and then I'll have like a quick little channel update at the end of the video, and there'll be a proper channel update coming out later. But let's look at these first. So, pulling up the releases here, we have what Gemini said was going to be a very diverse set, and they got that right. This is a very diverse set here with some really exciting models. So we'll get started here with the 400 scale ones. We have the Air New Zealand A321neo. This is ZKOYB, or Oscar Yankee Bravo. This is in the Star Alliance version. Don't buy this one. The NG one's better, and I think there was someone else made this too. So just get the NG one's better. We have the Azul A321neo, Papa Romeo Yankee Julia Echo, $52.95 the current pricing. Again, someone else is going to make these, like HYJL wings or Panda Models or NG, and those will be better. Just buy that one instead. Here we have the Delta 737-800, November 7. This one's November 3746 Hotel. Of course, this is in the Atlanta Braves World Championship special livery. If you want to risk it with a very terrible mold, you can go ahead and buy this one. I'm going to wait for the NG version to come out. I've said this before, I have not been buying many, if any, of the recent Gemini Jets 737s because of the huge quality control issues. So I missed out on the Sun Country and missed out on the Velo because I specifically didn't want to buy an inferior mold. And that's sort of a theme here with these first three models. And the fourth one too. Flare Max 8, Charlie Dash Foxtrot, Lima Kilo Delta. Just wait for the NG version, it's going to be better. Now, if you want to buy this one, the Gemini Jets mold is not terrible, so I can see why you'd buy it. But the NG mold is better, and I'm just going to wait for that. So, I'm going to get that. These first four, you can make your own mind up, but I would just wait for a better version to come out. And I mean, honestly, patience is one of the best virtues you can have in life in general, but very helpful in the model collecting hobby. ITA A330-200, Echo India Papa. The Gemini version should actually be pretty good, and the colors will be good. So if you want to buy this one, I see no issue with it. Again, cool to see them make this one. It's one that has been made for it. A lot of these have not been made for these releases. A lot of these are actually new. The Air New Zealand's not, and there's one other that's not new. But other than that, everything here is actually new. So you can go ahead and buy these knowing that you're getting the first one and probably a decent version. This one, I'm very excited about this. JetBlue A220-300, November 3044 uniforms is registration. I will be picking this one up. This has been the most highly anticipated A220-300 yet. People really want the JetBlue one. It's going to sell out so fast, and I will be picking up a copy of this for myself. I'm very excited to get this. Cool plane. I've seen one at New York. Yeah, I saw one at Dallas, Fort Worth, if I remember. But anyway, cool plane. I look forward to getting it because I definitely do plan to be seeing this and plane spawning a bunch. So really cool plane. And then we got the Republic Airways ERJ-175, November 402 Yankee X-Ray. I'm surprised no one has made this before. But here we get the Republic 175 finally with the old winglets. Really cool to see that someone finally made this. It's the house colors for Republic, and they operate with American Eagle. And sometimes you'll see these operate with United as well. But really cool to see Republic 175 finally come out. Gemini Jets, where's the Delta 175? I will buy so many of those if those come out. But yeah, Republic 175, cool plane. One that I'll be adding to my collection. Next up, we've got the Southwest 737 Max 8 November 871 Hotel Kilo. I just know the registration, so I didn't have to look at it. But really cool plane. The NG version should be better, but the problem is they got the colors a little bit off on that. So I'm interested to see how Gemini Jets tackles these, because I know there's some people who will buy this because the colors are more likely to be accurate on this one. So the mold's not as good, but it'll still be good colors. And we have the Trump 757, November 757 Alpha Foxtrot. This is Trump's new standard livery for the 75. Really cool to see this. Of course, it has the Rolls-Royce RB211 engines. This is for his new presidential campaign livery. Really nice livery. Regardless of what you think of the person, his plane is cool as heck. Of course, I don't want to really swear on this channel because I keep this family friendly. But you know what I'm trying to say. The livery is awesome. And the new updated Trump livery looks so nice on 7.5. I will be picking this up as well as the NG version when that comes out. So the Trump 7.5, the Republic 175, JetBlue A220. Those are three that I'm very excited about and will be buying right away. And the 1 to 400 scale Gemini Max, which are essentially Gemini models, are really exciting too. I'll probably actually pick up this one, Royal Australian Air Force E7A Alpha 30001. Look at all those antennas and such that are on it. What a cool model. Such neat details are on this one. This is a aircraft that's used for surveillance and searching for items in the sea, such as submarines and that sort of thing. So Submarine Hunter, really cool aircraft. One I'm definitely going to pick up just because I think it's a really cool plane. So that'll be a neat addition. And then we have a B-1 Lancer. And this one is 860140. This is for Dense Air Force Base. I don't know how to pronounce it, but really cool one. I'll probably end up picking this one up as well because of how awesome it is. So great stuff there. 200 scale. We got some cool stuff, and then we got some real neat 1 to 72nd scales. Cool to see Gemini Jets getting back in the 1 to 72nd scale. We have the American 7879, November 855 Alpha, no 835 Alpha November. So registration this one. We have flaps up, flaps down. Asiana A380, sold this in 400 scale recently. Hotel Lima 7625, as we did with the American 787. Delta 753, again, saw it recently in 400 scale. November 590 November Whiskey. And then the Sun Country is one we saw recently as well. November 842 Sierra Yankee. We saw these all in 400 scale recently. Very cool models. The 200 scale versions should be better than the 400 scale versions of these models, because almost all these except for the Asiana had issues in 400 scale. Well, the Delta 753 didn't either. But the one I'm most excited about here is the C5M Galaxy. We finally get the 1 to 200 scale Gemini 200 C5M Galaxy. 690024. It's a huge model. It's cool to see this mold finally sew up. So new mold. Great to see this model sew up. Gemini Jets is starting to use a bunch of new molds, and this one looks to be incredible. So great to see the C5M Galaxy finally sew up in 1 to 200 scale. Nice model. And then here we have a new mold in 1 to 72nd scale with GeminiGA. They recently killed the Piper. Now we see the Cirrus SR22. This particular variant, November 2525 Victor, is a Cirrus SR22 GTS, as you can see. That's essentially the mid-range aircraft, so it's the one that has a bunch of options and such on it. Now, there is one that is a higher trim. That is the fully custom Cirrus SR22XI, which if I was to buy one, that would be the version I would go for. The XI is a GTS that allows you to fully customize it, so that's pretty sweet. But the GTS is one of the more common ones. There are some other versions of this aircraft as well, but the GTS is the well-option one. The usually cost for this aircraft is somewhere around about $750,000 for one of these. So pretty cool aircraft. Really cool to see it in 1 to 72nd scale. I'll be picking this up along with the Piper, and I think I'll get a Cessna 1 to 70. I think I'll get a Cessna 172 as well. It'll be a nice little thing to put alongside some military aircraft. So really cool to see GeminiGA becoming really more of a thing, and I'm really glad to see them expand this lineup, and would love to see more from them. Finally, we have 172nd Gemini Aces appear. Now, one of these hasn't been made in, I want to say, like 5 or 6 years. It's been nearly 10 years since we've seen Gemini Ace. And this one's pretty special. It's an FA-18 Super Hornet. So this means that Gemini Jets is going to do all 6 or 7 Blue Angel aircraft, most likely, of the F-18s. Here we see number 2 is the first one. And we're probably going to see the rest of these come out soon as well. 165664 is the registration of this one. So really cool to see them do this one. I expect to see the rest of these come out. So all 6 will come out at some point. Diversity is definitely true. This was a very diverse set. And these are the kind of releases I like to see Gemini come out with. Huge diversity. Tons of great stuff. GA, military, commercial, stuff from all around the world. Of course, they did focus on their target demographics of the United States and Europe. United States, North America, Europe. Those tend to be the target demographic for Gemini Jets models. But it makes sense. that's who they make models for, and if you don't like that, well, there's other manufacturers for you. So that's basically it for these releases. I think they're quite good. I thought it was better in this case to make a discussion video about instead of a meme video, because I think it fit better with the video. So those are my thoughts on the releases. Let me know what yours are down in the comments below. I'm really interested to see what you think. Tell me what you think of these more commentary style videos coming back, and if you want to see more of them. Hopefully tomorrow, soon after, I'll have a meme video for the new NG releases, because there were some interesting ones that came out, tons of models, a lot of good ones, but some that you can make fun of too. So meme video coming out for that. And I want to give a quick channel update too. So some of you may know it's been nearly 2 weeks since I posted a video, and I've been very busy. I've got a ton of stuff going on. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you know what's going on. Last week I went to a retreat, like a church camp retreat, and then after that I spent the last 4 days or so traveling. I went to Amsterdam, took a trip there. It was so awesome. I had such a great time in Amsterdam. And on the way back, I flew on United's Polaris business class from Amsterdam, Houston. 10.5-hour flight, incredible experience. I'll do it again. But on that flight, I edited 3 videos. It's been interesting. My last 2 trips have both been fairly long. So I went to Amsterdam, and then the trip before that, near the end of January, I went to San Francisco. Those were awesome. Both of those were a bit longer trips because I flew flights that were longer. And what I'm noticing is when I take these longer flights, I actually edit videos as something to do during the trip. So that's probably something I'm going to start doing, is going to places a little farther away and editing a video while I'm doing that. So this will be a fun experience, and hopefully I can start getting back to a bit of a routine, because now I have 3 videos ready. I actually have a week's worth of content ready to go. So hopefully y'all will see that coming up soon. And really, I do want to get back to some content consistency, which has not happened this year. But y'all really enjoyed the videos. Y'all keep watching them, and the back catalog keeps getting watched too. So I really appreciate that. And the videos have performed very well this year. So I want to thank y'all so much for watching the videos and for building up such an awesome audience. I do have something very special planned for 5K subs. I keep mentioning that I really want to get to 5,000 subs, and I know y'all have been very helpful with that. So if y'all want to, I don't really ask for shoutouts or things, but if you want to do that to get to 5,000 as quick as possible, because I have a video that's going to be coming out, and it's going to drop right when we hit 5,000 subscribers. It's a very special interview with what in my opinion is the best trip reporter. So that's basically it for this video. Quick little channel update. I'll actually do a proper channel update video, let y'all know what's going on, but yeah, channel consistency should be one thing you're going to see return in January. I know that that's something that hasn't happened since like January, honestly, but hopefully that comes back, and I'm going to continue to enjoy the job that I do. I love dispatching. The Amsterdam trip was my 6th-month anniversary trip of working for a commuter as a dispatcher. I've also enjoyed hanging out with my coworkers, non-revving, things like that. Tons of stuff going on in my life, but I want to return to some content consistency. But still, the number one priority with this channel is to make quality videos, and so I won't release a video until I think it's ready. So that's basically it for this video. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and God bless you.